It really is like almost being on a different planet. I think everyone kind of gets the same like awe factor.
This is something you're not going to do every day. It's something is just not going to happen that often in your life.
For me, I think when you grow up here, you kind of take it for granted. We are at the Matanuska Glacier. 66,500 South Glacier Park Road is the address. Me and my husband Bill have been doing the glacier lease for about the last 20 years. It's just the access to the glacier, the roads and the bridges and all that is what the fee is charged for. It's not for the glacier itself. It's just the maintained roads out to the glacier. This piece of property was owned by Jack Kimball. His family broke down here in the 60s. This property was up for grabs as a home site. So his family came down here and they homesteaded. And then once they discovered the glacier out there and getting out there, he wanted to open it up for everybody to enjoy.
Well, it's tourist business. We give people a chance to go out and do something they'll likely never get to do again, is walk on a glacier. We make it as safe and as pleasurable for the people as we can. They just can't fathom the size of it and just the whole vision of the glacier. If you've ever been out there, you just see all kinds of colors in the ice, and it's just takes your breath away. There's very few people that go in there and are not glad they did. I do everything from cashier to packaging up meat during hunting season. And now we have interns coming in that take people out on the glacier with guided hikes. And I try to show them the ropes in the gift shop and in the kitchen and just get them familiarized with what they have to do.
Before I applied, I had no idea what I wanted to do with the summer. I'm a guide and I also work in the shop and pretty much whatever I need to do. Usually it starts off, we start kind of walking through the mud and the moraine, and we show them the thixotropic mud. And that's that really soft, squishy mud. When you step on it, it can almost suck you in. And then we go up to the seracs and the crevasses and the mulans. So we know all the names for everything and why the glacier is the way it is. We tell them why the ice is blue or why the ice is clear, and give them sort of the science behind this stuff.
I mean, you get up of a morning and I look out my front window and it's so much more to look at than getting up and just looking out your window in town and seeing one building after another. I get to look at all this.
Well, it was after 12 hours of flying, and I was very jet lagged and I was really tired and I was completely blown away. I'm not sure if it was because I was so tired or just the glacier itself, but I still get pretty blown away every time I see it. I don't know, it's hard to explain just being out there in a place that almost shouldn't exist. I mean, it's 27 miles long and goes way up into the Chugach Mountains. The mountains are just absolutely massive and so jagged. When you go back home, the mountains are really rounded and almost, they just don't compare. Kind of makes me want to go out and explore them. It just makes me feel like where I'm from is kind of small when I see it out here.
God knew what he was doing when he created this world, and he made variety for everybody to enjoy. And some people might go by the glacier and not even glance at it, you know. It's just hard to describe the way we feel about living out here and being close to the glacier and being able to explore out here.